Hey guys, back home. Just thought you might like a little virtual tour of what the trail on Cape Scott is like. So I've already been hiking for, well, this is the third day now. I hiked in 2 days ago, stayed at Nell's Bight. Then yesterday I hiked out to Cape Scott, and today I'm returning home. I'm over halfway in between Nell's Bight and the parking lot, which is about 17 kilometers. It's been an awesome 3 days. There's a lot less snow now than there was 2 days ago. It was pretty packed on the way in, but it was actually a bit of a blessing because these boardwalks are ultra slippery. One thing I regret not doing before I left was getting my boots corked. Would have made a huge difference. I won't make that mistake again. Out closer to Cape Scott, there's no snow at all, and slipped a few times. Wasn't much fun. First night I made it out to Nell's Bight and set up camp and slept in my tent. Had a good ripping fire going. And then yesterday I hiked out to the lighthouse. The lighthouse keeper told me there's a ranger station there, but it's not open until May, and it's open to the general public. So, whoa! So I went back and tore down camp and went in the cabin, and it was all dry and warm and fresh ground coffee and wood stove, dry firewood. It's pretty sweet. Bunk beds. Had a nice dinner. There's a big logbook they have in there that's been going for about 3 years that everybody who stays there writes a little something something. I sat there for about 2 hours in front of the window looking out over the beautiful ocean. Read all the entries for the last couple of years. The most interesting was this one guy was walking down the beach and he saw a bunch of paw prints in the sand and didn't think much of it. And next thing he knew, he turned around and there were 5 wolves all running straight at him. And kind of didn't know what to do. He grabbed a couple pieces of driftwood and started banging them together, and 4 of them veered off and headed into the bush, but one kept coming and stopped just short of them and ended up tearing back into the bush. Needless to say, he sounded a little shocked in this story, but then again, who wouldn't be? It's quite a story. It's been absolutely amazing out here. No one else on the trail. There was one other car in the parking lot, but I saw that their shoe prints in the snow. They went to Sanjo Bay, which is less than 2 kilometers instead of 24. But so I haven't seen anybody else on the trail. The only people I've seen were Todd and Harvey, the lighthouse guys. They're extremely nice. I asked them where the little trailhead down to the beach was, and they told me, and snapped some nice pictures right at the very tip of Vancouver Island. So pristine. tell you, these poles I got, best 40 bucks I ever spent. Any little mud hole or patch of snow, you can stick them in and see if there's a wood or rocky base underneath that you can step on. Probably made the difference having dry, warm feet or cold, wet, miserable feet. Highly recommend it if you come out here. Get a set of these suckers. Looks like the trail doubles as a stream half the time. It's kind of nice with the snow though. Feet absolutely stick to those boardwalks, which are totally treacherous. Not sure if I said that already, but and the other thing is they make the mud a lot firmer, so if you do get into a patch of mud, your boot tends to stay up on top a lot more. There's a nice little clear patch here. Don't know how much memory I got on this card, so hope we can still roll for a few more minutes anyways. Keep half expecting to see some wildlife. I haven't seen any. No bears, no deer, no cougars, no wolves, no raccoons. Saw a squirrel. But sometimes not getting what you wish for can be a blessing, so all I know is I got a nice icy cold full throttle waiting in my car. Oh yeah. And then drive back down Island. Oh, see, now this doesn't look fun. Back to work at noon tomorrow. Boo to work. Wish I could have stayed out here for another 3 or 4 days. Wish one of you lazy asses that I asked to come with me would have come instead of sitting at home. After watching this, you're probably twice as glad you didn't come now. Spent a bunch of time looking for glass fishing floats on the beach from Japan, but seemed like all I could find was trash that had floated over from Japan. A lot of weird bottles. No such luck on the fishing floats though. The last, I guess, couple 100 meters of the trail up to the lighthouse, they're putting in a new road, and that was some serious mud up there. Talking if you step in the wrong spot, boy, you're up to your knees.